Welcome to Power8. These are exercises that I've been doing for about 15 years and they really have helped me a lot. Help my shoulders, help my spine, help my core, and everything has been much better since I've been doing these exercises. I do them every day. They take me, if I do fairly quickly, I can do a quick course in 5 minutes, or I can do 10 minutes, or I can even do 20 minutes if I'm really motivated to do a lot of extra sets. So, it's 8 exercises, and we'll start with, this is not one of the exercises, just a way to warm up. So you're going to do like a partial squat, and you're going to go down. Oh, make sure that your knees are not in front of your toes as you do this. You're going to do a partial squat, not all the way down. Take a deep breath, and stretch. One more. And now we're ready to get down on the mat. You can get down any way you want, but I like to get down this way. So I'm going to squat down like this, and I'm going to catch my hands. I'm going to catch myself with my hands behind me, like that. And boy. All right, first exercise is called rock and roll. And it's really straightforward, rock and roll. Try not to have your feet touch the mat. Try not to have your head touch the mat. And you're just rocking back and forth. Your hands are gripping your hamstrings. And this is the best spine exercise. This is one of Pilates' first exercises that he teaches people in the Pilates course. And it's really good. So once you've done as many as you want on this, you're going to go into hip raise. So the hip raise, you're going to start out by pushing down with your shoulders, trying to get them to push down onto the mat as you lift up with your hips and stretch and push up with your hips and stretch and push down with your shoulders and push up with your hips. Squeeze your glutes, push up with your hips, and push down with your shoulders. When you've done as many as you want with that, you're going to do pelvic tilt. That means you want your lower spine to come right up off the mat like that. And then you take a deep breath and then push down with your core. And you're pushing down with your core each time. When you finish that, done as many as you want on that one. Come up, back up into that hip raise position. Do some leg lifts. You'll feel this a little bit in your core, but you'll also feel it in your hamstrings to make them stronger and so they won't cramp up. So once you've finished leg raises, you can do one set of 10 with each leg. You can do 2 sets of 10 with each leg. You're going to come back down and do several more pelvic tilts. And then back into rock and roll. So you're going to do rock and roll after every exercise. So here's rock and roll. And then when you're ready, you're going to do your first core, real strong core exercise. And it's crunches. But these aren't like sit-ups. These are work. Here we go. Your knees come back towards you as your shoulders push out. And your knees and shoulders are moving at the same time. And you're working your core. This is a great core exercise. You'll feel it. You'll feel it. And it's kind of hard at first because you notice you have to keep your balance. So it takes a while to get you into it, but you will. And when you finish that, back up, back to rock and roll. Do a few more rock and roll, and you're ready for the second tough core exercise, which really isn't all that tough at first, but just one more stretch of the back and just regular leg lifts. Just like you're marching. The key here is to try to go all the way to vertical with each leg as you're doing it. And you can keep your head up, or you can keep your head on the mat. I like to keep my head up. And you try to keep your legs as straight as possible. As you notice, I can't even keep mine straight. But it's still an effective core exercise. It's a very good core exercise. You'll feel it working. You can put your hands here and you'll feel those muscles working. So once you've done a set with each leg, or 2 sets with each leg, or even 3 and 4 sets with each leg, that's a lot. Then you're back to rock and roll, and you do as many as you want. If you have the time, do a couple more sets. If you don't have the time, don't really have the time with this, you're ready to then turn over. And you're on your hands and knees. Okay. The first exercise on your hands and knees is cat-cow. First we're going to be the cow. So you let your stomach sag down. Sag your stomach. And then you take your deep breath. And then you're going to push up with your core like the cat stretching its back. Sag, deep breath. One more time, sag. Now obviously I do more than that when I'm just doing it for myself. Okay, so now you're still on your hands and knees, and we're going to do more leg lifts this time, obviously, on your knees, hands and knees rather than on your back. So here we go, leg lift. These are pretty easy. I think you'll find that these are easy to do and you'll enjoy them because they don't work hard, but you're still getting a little stretch. You can really feel it right in through here. So you're gonna do each leg. Notice I'm trying to keep them as straight as possible. And we're gonna do at least 1 set of each. And then when we finish that, we are ready for plank. So get in your plank position, which is like this, and hold that. You can hold it for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, whatever you want. And then, this is the hard one, you're gonna do more leg lifts. So these are harder. So you're working hard. Each leg, doing a set if you can. If that's too much, do a half set, and then you build up. You'll be able to do two sets with each leg. Easy once you've been doing this for a while. Okay, so you're finished with the stretch, with the plank and the leg lifts. Now just drop your knees. Notice I'm trying to keep my upper body straight from my head to my knees. And you're going to go right into push-ups. As you go down, feel your shoulders come together. Push up. Shoulders come together, push up. You notice I'm on my hands and knees, not on my hands and toes. They're a little easier, but they're really very effective. And that's why I like to do them, especially as I get older. And again, you can do as many as you want. You can do 50, you can do 100. Just do as many as you want. When you're pooped, That's enough for today. So you finish these push-ups. Don't bother doing them on your toes. Do them like this. You're going to come back up to this position. Do a couple more cat-cows. And you are back over on your back for the final part of the exercise, which starts with rock and roll. You're going to rock, and then when you're ready, you're going to bring your hands to as close to your ankles as you can. Now this is harder because you have to keep your balance, which is, whoops, sometimes I don't keep my balance, but I've been practicing these a long time, so I usually do. And you just come with this position, back and forth. Try to keep your legs as straight as possible, and you just finish with one more, and then hold that position. Hold that position. See if you can hold that position for, got a few more seconds to go here. And then you're down, and you're going to stretch each leg like that. Stretch each leg. And then the final thing is, same way we started, you're up on your feet, go squat down. What do we got? One time for two more. Last one. And you're finished with Power8. Hope you do it every day. You'll be amazed at how much you'll improve. Thanks for watching.